The 100 Resilient Cities 100 RC, pioneered by the Rockefeller Foundation, is dedicated to helping cities around the world become more resilient to the physical, social and economic challenges that are a growing part of the 21st century. Accra was in 2014 included as one of the 35 cities selected to join this global network. The 100 RC supports the adoption and incorporation of a view of resilience that includes not just the shocks, that is, earthquakes, fires, floods, etc., but also the stresses that weaken the fiber of a city on a day-to-day or cyclical basis. Examples of these stresses include high unemployment, an overtaxed or inefficient public transport system, or chronic food and water shortages. By addressing both the shocks and the stresses, a city becomes more able to respond to adverse events and is overall better able to deliver basic functions in both good times and bad to all populations. Accra as a city is constantly dealing with shocks and stresses, from flooding every time the rains come, heavy vehicular traffic, and so much more that require pragmatic solutions to address them. Liz AGBOR-TABI is Associate Director, 100 Resilient Cities, and she explains what the expectations are for Accra as it begins rolling out its resilience strategy.
Through implementation of the strategy, we hope that the end results will be a city that is more responsive to the needs of its residents, a city that is better prepared to respond to and mitigate whatever calamities it may face, a city that is inclusive, and a city that is smart, a city that is, of course, resilient.
Mayor of Accra, MOHAMMED SOWAH, indicated that with modernization comes the need for practical strategies in dealing with issues in the capital.
Urban areas are seeing high population growth, and it is estimated that by 2050, almost 70% of the global population will be living in urban areas. How have the cities strategize to accommodate the influx of people that are coming, tap into their positive energies, and reorient them to be part of the development paradigm of the city life? So the resilient strategy, it's basically an assessment of the city, identifying all the various challenges that we had faced over the years, and prepare a strategy with clear action points that the city has to embark upon to make the city more resilient as we have our vision clearly stated.
DESMOND APPIAH is the Chief Sustainability Advisor at the Office of the Mayor, and he elaborates on the relevance of the strategy and its implementation process.
The big challenges of development in Accra is seeming lack of coordination in either the focus or the direction. And what this strategy seeks to do is to give us a point of focus so that all the various activities that are going on will be towards a specific goal. And that is why we have really put in a lot of effort to get a strategy together. Accra is changing, and it's changing rather rapidly. The challenges are not getting lesser, and the solutions are varied. But with the level of decentralization that we're practicing, it would be rather unfortunate if each assembly was to go in its own direction, because we would not be making a headway that we need to. And so this strategy is supposed to help us to address one of those key challenges.
The Accra Metropolitan Assembly put together this strategy in order to help it deal with the many challenges involved in running the city. We'll be monitoring closely to find out if it's able to follow through with this document. My name is Michael Obudu for City News.